These documents suggest that the FBI had concerns about MLK's associations with Communist Party individuals. This isn't entirely new information, as it's known that the FBI, under J. Edgar Hoover, conducted extensive surveillance on King and attempted to discredit him. The release of these documents could either confirm or add depth to what we already know about the FBI's campaign against King. Documents allegedly mention that some of King's associates were either Communist Party members or had communist affiliations. This could have been used by the FBI to justify their surveillance activities and attempt to undermine King's influence. The Cold War era was marked by a heightened fear of communism. Individuals with any perceived or real connections to communism were often targeted. The FBI's history with King was fraught with bias and intense scrutiny, often driven by political and racial motivations. There are well-documented cases where the FBI tried to tarnish King's image, including sending him a letter encouraging him to commit suicide. This context is crucial for understanding why and how these documents were created. There are also mentions of King's alleged personal behavior, describing activities that might be deemed scandalous. When examining such claims, it is critical to consider the context in which these reports were made. The FBI's attempt to discredit him using his personal life as a weapon is well documented. The information about King's personal life, such as claims about his alleged sexual activities, needs to be approached with caution. These may reflect more about the FBI's intentions than King's actual behavior. Given the historical context, such allegations would have been highly damaging to his reputation and could have been part of a targeted smear campaign. Given these considerations, one must question the reliability and motivations of the sources within these documents. Are these claims substantiated by multiple sources, or were they based on biased interpretations or unfounded rumors? The potential association with communists may have been intended to undermine King by aligning him with America's then greatest perceived threat. King's primary focus was always racial equality and human rights, which transcended political ideologies, including communism. Releasing these documents might reignite debates about King's legacy. How will the public and historians interpret this new information? Will it lead to a reassessment of King's contributions, or will it be viewed as an attempt to tarnish his image posthumously? In reviewing these documents, it's crucial to maintain a nuanced perspective. One must differentiate between verified facts and information that may have been influenced by bias or political agendas of the time. Moreover, I should not overlook the possibility that these documents could also reveal more about the practices and overreach of the FBI during this period than about King himself. This can lead to deeper discussions about government surveillance and civil rights abuse. Thinking about all this, the implications of these documents are far-reaching, not only for King's historical image, but also for understanding the 1960s civil rights era. It's important to approach this information with critical scrutiny to ensure that historical narratives remain balanced and fair. The release of such documents invites further scholarly research and public discourse, reminding us that historical figures are complex and subject to the interpretation of their time. In conclusion, the declassification of these documents represents an opportunity to deepen our understanding of MLK and his era, though it requires careful and critical examination to separate fact from potentially biased reporting.